Hello and welcome back to my solo self-found series. As I said in the last episode where I have talked about how I got all these pieces of gear, in this episode I will talk about the rest of my gear and the pet included. So let's get started with the very first one. The Ring of Luck plus 2. This one you could farm like, let's go very fast here in the dungeon. If you go to items, you will see for every dungeon what they can drop. So the Ring of Luck plus 2 can start dropping from Tower of Undead B1F, Volcanic Citadel, Illusion Castle Underworld, Forgotten Temple B1F, Sienna B1F, Tower of Undead B2F, Sienna B2F. So you have a lot of dungeons, you can grind for it. I don't know if they usually drop, but I think they usually drop just at the last chest, at the final boss chest. So if you just keep doing these dungeons, usually you should be able to get one. I got a lot of them while grinding in the last event, so yeah, that should not be a problem. Even if you check right now, look, one of my guildmates got a Ring of Luck plus 3, so yeah, I don't think they are that hard to drop. You just need to grind a little bit and you should be able to get one. You are starting with a critical ring plus 1, so it's not that much of an upgrade, but you can try to farm for it. The critical ring plus 3, again, this one, before having the plus 3 one, I had a plus 2. Again, just grinding dungeons, final boss chest, they should drop. I dropped a ton of these plus 2, so yeah, I don't think it will be a problem. Just try to target the dungeons that can eventually drop them. Maybe do some Illusion Castle Radiant Hall, some B1F, some Amulet of Undead B1F. That one drops them quite often. Volcanic Citadel even can drop them, so yeah, try to aim for these dungeons. The Killian Ring, first of all, before having this one, you can get the Mergahef Ring. That one should be very easy. I guarantee if you do like 5 Amulet of Undead B1F, you should be able to get the ring very easily. And after making that one, you can go into the B2F dungeon, and I don't know, I would say at about 10 to 20 dungeons, I believe you should be able to drop this one. It's not really that rare, but you need to do a little bit more dungeons to drop. Right now, for example, I'm in the process of farming the B3F for the Tempus ring, but yeah, hopefully I can get it maybe today, maybe in the next week, we will see. And the final ring, the Lead Tyrant ring, this one honestly is a little bit rarer, but if you are doing Forgotten Temple B2F, let's say in maximum 1 week, if you try to farm it, you should be able to get it 100%. It's not impossible to drop. So yeah, if you want to get this one, just go do Forgotten Temple B2F if you have the combat power for it, and in, as I said, maximum 1 week you should be able to get it. Now for the earrings, these I got both of them from the Dungeon Fragment shop. From my understanding, what I heard from other people, usually this is a good combination to have, one defensive, one vampiric. And once again, as I said in the previous video, these two, I believe I've managed to get them to almost plus 15. I believe they are plus 14, both of them, and I just made them plus 15 during the event because we got a lot of safeguards and chaos cores. But the basic strategy here is, once again, don't throw yourself into a lot of upgrades at the same time. If you don't have the resources to continue to upgrade, even if you fail, just think about it. Okay, let's say you are at plus 13, I would say expect at least 5 to 10 fails maybe to get to plus 14, so be prepared to buy that many safeguards and that many cores, so once again you are not wasting your upgrade points. And with that in mind, I would say you can easily get these to plus 15, no worries over there. For my bracelets, I would say I was pretty lucky of obtaining these two Sienna bracelets with penetration. They are decent. For these two, I would say just go farm Sienna B1F and B2F. You should be able to get a lot of Sienna and Prideus pieces, and after that you just go to Chloe, you unlock the craft, and you should start crafting them. In time, I would say you should be able to get a penetration one. This one is very luck dependent, so if you are lucky you can get it in the first craft. If you are unlucky, maybe you need to do 50 crafts. I can't tell you a better strategy of getting one if you are not buying from the auction house, so yeah. And the chaos upgrades, exactly the same strategy, just pace yourself, don't overdo it. For the Orphidia Amulet, I honestly didn't do that much Hazardous Valley Awakened, but I knew that I wanted the max critical rate plus 4. This is the only reason I got this one. I just farmed until I got a decent one. As you can see, 6, 4 and 2 critical damage. It's not the best, it's not the worst, it's right in the middle. And after that I haven't really thought about upgrading it or trying to farm a better one. This is a decent one. I made it plus 15. This one should carry me until I can get a Gaia Amulet, so yeah. And again, the chaos upgrade, the exact same thing. And my last piece of gear, which I am quite proud of, my brush. As you can see, I was lucky and I managed to craft one with PvE critical damage. I can't say that you will be as lucky as I am, but you can honestly try to do one. You just need upgrade core ultimate, highest and high. That's the only thing that you need besides the Lazar piece, and the piece you can get here in the dungeon fragment shop. This is where I got mine. I honestly only crafted 15 of them, so yeah, I was very lucky regarding this one. But once again, as I said, with the Sienna bracelets, you could be crafting 5 and get a good one. You could be crafting 100 and never get one. It's just luck dependent, but if you really have the Chloe tokens to unlock the craft, because I believe it's like 80 Chloe tokens to unlock it, you can just unlock it and try to roll some of them. Maybe you'll just get one that gives you decent stats with no slot. That is also a good upgrade for you, because every little piece of damage, it's very helpful to enable you to make harder and harder dungeons. And now, talking about my pet over here, this is kind of the first thing that I would say you should buy with the DP, because if you come here to the DP shop, you can see you just need 100 DP to buy a pet. As I said, this should be the very first thing that you buy from here, because it will level up while you are farming, and you don't need to buy a level 31. You can just upgrade it while you are farming dungeons. If you are AFK, just leave your character at the training dummies, your pet will level up. I am doing this with a second pet. I want to try and do another pet level 30, and I will see exactly what stats I will put in this one. But this is my main pet. As you can see, first line, I'm trying to make it max critical rate. I was lucky to get a ton of untrained kits from the event, but if you don't manage to catch an event to get this for free, you can come here again at the DP shop and buy them. They are only 20 DP. You will need a ton of them, but at the same time, it's very important to think, okay, what I want to progress now and what I'm targeting now. So let's say for 1 month you are only buying these ones, and you should be able to at least make some progress in your pet. And my advice in attacking these pet slots, it's not like filling all the slots, then removing everything if it's not good and so on. Just do the first one, reroll the first one until you get the max critical rate. Only after that go to the second one, because for each slot the 4 score cost will rise. So you have 1 4 score, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and it's really important that you don't waste, let's say, 10 4 scores all the time. You just waste one, and you can reroll this slot a lot of times in comparison if you roll all of these, remove them, roll them again. So yeah, just go slot by slot, and as you get the stat that you want, on the first line is max critical rate, and as you see, I got the first one, I went to the second, got the second one, the third one, the fourth one, and now I'm working on the fifth one, but I will not go for the sixth until I manage to get this one. For these two other slots, I honestly don't really know what is best to get. I don't know if it's critical damage here, penetration here, or as you see, ignore resist critical rate for later dungeons. Again, I will come back with more precise information once I manage to get them and once I'm sure that they are the good information. I don't want to say anything that will make you buy maybe something or do something that will make you lose like resources. But the first line, I can guarantee you everyone is going for max critical rate, so that should be your target. Alright then, so maybe this was a shorter video, but I really wanted to make a little pass over my entire gear to tell you how I went on upgrading things, how I went on getting some of the things. So yeah, if you have any questions regarding my gear, or maybe I didn't explain something as you would understand it, or you would get the strategy that I'm using, please let me know down in the comments. And as I said in the previous video, in my next video I will try to go over the other systems in Cabal and maybe talk about those a little bit, the runes, the honor medal, merit, meat, skill transcendence, stellar, so I can try to maybe tell you some things that you didn't know, maybe learn some new ways on progressing those systems, and to give you a little bit of insight in my own strategy in tackling all of these systems. Until then, as I always like to say, keep grinding, but don't forget to have fun.